it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, center fielder Ben Revere.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out. Jake Lamb standing in now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. One out and a runner on second base. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Number one camps under it, and he's got it for route number two. Here's Nolan Arenado. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Nolan Arenado.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Revere is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Jay Bruce now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner on first with two away. Pulled toward right center field. Pena is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Up for the Braves, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Second baseman.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And that's over. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for route number two. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a two-out single. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So here's Matt Kemp now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Revere racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Franco rounds the corner and is headed home. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Addison Russell, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Pena moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he's safe. Here's Hank Conger, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Patrick Corbin. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a bunt attempt here. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 25.
Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in now, Nick Hundley. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, number 1 on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. In now, Dansby Swanson. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. Into the windup and the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Julio Teheran. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A man at third with one away. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nolan Arenado is out number 2 here in the third inning. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alan Henson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Phillips. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Hey now. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. For Kemp, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Slider high, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Hank Conger. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality. I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Hank Conger becomes the first out of the inning. Patrick Corbin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Swanson onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Ben Revere. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's his swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Phillips. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nick Hundley.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Bruce on the run. 1 away. Digging in, number one. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bruce going back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Swanson.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. This is popped up. Lamb is going to get there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Julio Teheran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Julio Teheran.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Throw won't get him. Here's Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
That one's in there. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The second baseman, number 4.
Digging in once again, Brandon Phillips. 2 men on, 2 away. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Teheran rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce at the track. The wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Up next for Atlanta.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Line to left. Hazelbaker is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. hard hit ball to second. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the fifth with a leadoff triple. Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lamb.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number one.
The right fielder, number 19.
Standing in, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-5 now.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Alan Henson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So it's a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Pena. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Right fielder, number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Sent out to straightaway center field. Revere is under it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
At the plate, number 1. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Robbie Ray is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Robbie Ray.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Hank Conger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Conger.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Robbie Ray is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped up back behind second. Swanson ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Ready once again, Ben Revere. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Number 86 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 86.
Franklin Gutierrez will look to provide a little 2-out.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pena giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, number 86, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6.
86.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Number 86 is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Venii4503 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now because he knows what's.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Leading
He's
off for
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, number 22, Jake Lamb.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Down and away, ball 1. Grounded, foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Venii4503 on the run. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
19. Jay
Yasmani Tomas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do.
Number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Number 32 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing left field, number 37, Franklin Gutierrez.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And that one right down Main Street. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a drive out to left center field. Heading for second now is Tomas. And it's a pick-me-up off the bench. He's in there with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Henson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting. Number
Ready
30.
for another chance. Pena. For 2 on his line thus far. J.J. Hoover comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
J.J. Hoover. This change defensively for the D-backs. Now playing right field, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
From the stretch. Skied into very shallow right. Gutierrez has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nick Hundley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 1.
Digging in once again, number 1. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Nix will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 2-1. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Here's Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Shortstop, Addison.
Into the
Russell.
windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Pena looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Hank Conger.
Patrick.
He's working on a 1 for 3
Conger.
thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down.
The pitcher,
Now
number
batting,
60.
J.J. Hoover.
J.J.
And he's getting his
Hoover.
first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 46.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the
A
bullpen.
defensive change for the Braves. Now playing first base, number 22.
Nick
hitting for
Ahmed will
Arizona.
get the call here as he'll
Number
hit for the
13.
pitcher. Now it looks
Nick
like the Braves
Ahmed.
are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And that's through for a hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Number 25.
Here's Ben Revere. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Arizona,
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
40. Andrew Chafin.
Now in the box, Ian Kroll. He'll have a
Leading
new
off for the
pitcher
Braves.
waiting for him as we begin their
Enter.
half of the 8th.
Ian Kroll.
Adonis
for the
Garcia is going to grab
Number
a bat here
13.
as he looks to try to set the
Adonis
table in the bottom of the 8th
Garcia.
as they look for some insurance. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Striding in once
Center
again,
fielder, number
Ender
11.
Inciarte. He
Ender
comes into this appearance in the midst of a
Inciarte.
1 for 4 day. First offering on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Gutierrez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Brandon Phillips. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt. Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job holding up.
In to score, the runner from third. Ready now, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tom Wilhelmsen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
So we got him looking there. Michael Franco goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Kemp stands in as he looks at ball one here.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. Jim Johnson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jim Johnson.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1.
Right fielder Franklin Gutierrez.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lamb.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So striding in, Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pena will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Alan Henson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Brandon Phillips. Can't ask for much more. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Atlanta Braves and the Kansas City Royals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
Batting second baseman.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta. Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And the pitch misses for ball one as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now a swing by Phillips as he sends this one on the ground to his opposite number at second. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. Into the box, Nix. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup. Now, that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Batting fifth.
So striding forward now, Murphy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals. The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Neil Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Walker is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And it's gone. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting eighth.
Ready now, Jorge Soler. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in, Maikel Franco. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Maikel Franco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting eighth.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. with Merrifield next to hit. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
With Merrifield.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He singled his last time up. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Center fielder number
Stepping
11.
in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
This is pulled into right. Soler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The second baseman, number 4.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Phillips, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Merrifield is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Too high, ball 3. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Into the box now, Paulo Orlando, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Salvador Perez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. On the ground to third. Franco has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Nix.
Leading off for
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same look.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Merrifield ranging back. Gone! Stepping in, Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. The relay. In now, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Franco.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss. And that's a much needed first out there. Stepping into the box, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he got him. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and stepping in now is the catcher Miguel Montero. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy over to his left. 1 down. Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes down and lines this one into left field. A base hit. Digging in, Jorge Soler.
Next for the
0
Royals,
for 1 after he
right
took a look at
fielder,
strike 3 in his
Jorge
first plate appearance.
Soler.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Whit Merrifield
Now
next to
batting,
hit. Looking to
left
put the
fielder,
ball in play
Whit
here. He went down on strikes in his first
Merrifield.
at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ground ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now batting, Dansby Swanson comes into
Hitting
this
out for the
at-bat
Braves,
0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. The pitch. And that misses. 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte.
Inciarte.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more. Nix. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. And we'll see what he can do here with the pair of runners on base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman, Neil
Into the
Walker.
windup and the pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Moore delivering here on 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Walker rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now. Stepping up to the plate, Paulo Orlando. A hit in 2 tries so far. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Inciarte going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 13.
At the plate, Salvador Perez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Morris is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready once again, Chesler Cuthbert. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Phillips for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Murphy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman
digging
8.
in once again, Michael Franco. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
In the air to straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting,
ready once again, Sean Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2. in the ball game.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez onto the grass. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Digging in to try it again. Whit Merrifield. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Merrifield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, and he misses it. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it in my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
And that's through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Neil Walker. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cain. He's got it 1 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Cain is under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired.
7th inning stretch.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paulo Orlando. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in, Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nix. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cuthbert is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Eric Hosmer.
Ian Kroll comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kroll.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No problem here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he misses there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Phillips backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there. Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. Number 32 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 32.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Nip the corner. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Digging in, Murphy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 9.
Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Third baseman,
at the plate, Maikel Franco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lined hard to the left side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Miguel Montero. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And on the error, a run is going to score. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Number 7.
Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Nate Carnes comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Nate Carnes.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Center fielder, number
So
11.
coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Kane is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Neil Walker. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this.